Audio?
There we go. Yeah.
Hold on, there's not a. I think there's applause going on right now, but I can't hear it. Nice, that was awkward as fuck. Bro, put your phone down.
Oh no, I'm just pulling my topics up to refresh.
Oh, I saw green and I thought that was Spotify, but I forget that you use Evernote. This episode is sponsored. We're not.
Yo, he flamed me. He
You
was
know
like,
some better, bro.
I told him I use Evernote. Son goes, oh,
should have never
you
told
use
me that.
Evernote? That's for white women.
Whoa, I didn't specify what race.
He
I
specifically
just
said
said
creative.
the
young white women.
the women who lack melanin on their skin.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Yo, is that the segue to the first topic? Today?
No. Actually, I have a first topic for the first time.
Oh,
I'm
really?
prepared. Yeah.
Oh no. But I thought you're not gonna use that list anymore.
Oh no, we are.
Oh okay.
But that comes
Way later on.
Yeah. Don't spoil it for the people.
My we rolling?
We've been yes.
Oh okay.
So hello. My name is Omar.
Hi. My name is Elijah.
That's not your name.
How are they supposed to
Bro,
know that?
I met your mom. She confirmed your name is Eli. When you were born, she could only afford 3 letters.
I have the perfect rebuttal
Stop
for this.
lying to these fucking
Aren't you an
people.
illegal immigrant?
As a matter of fact, I brought my citizen. You're the second motherfucker. Dude, I'm not illegal, all right? Stop it. Ice and I, we're good.
Wow, we about to do this.
Hello, people. Welcome back. I'm Omar. This is,
Eli.
thank you. This is the second time we have to record this because the first time he wanted to lie to people. Scuff away from the mic. Thanks. I appreciate that.
I muted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is actually our second take, and it had to be our second take because nobody's perfect. It's okay.
He started calling woman a word that I just don't agree with. Like, you have a mom, you have sisters, like, don't call women that.
I called them breadwinners, and he got upset.
It's sick in reality and where they belong. All I'm saying, also, this is a joke. If you don't know me, my mom is like the breadwinner at home. And obviously I respect women. But let's move on to like the actual topic that we're gonna, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not about to have, if I go down, we go down. If I get canceled, I have a folder with your name, screenshots.
Yo, actually, speaking of mothers, like the next segment is a little bit about family, but he's not gonna drop this soon, but his mom one time almost like tased me, like for shits and gigs.
Oh my god.
Yo.
No, that is factual. Actually, if I can find the video, I will probably not clip it here. Oh, you have it? Oh, I forgot to mention, we have another intern, yo, clap it up for our intern. Woo! Also unpaid because that's the budget. But yeah, I'll clip the video so we can watch it together. But yeah, the first time that Eli came to my house, my mom tried to taste him. To give you context, I come from a very small island in the Caribbean, and we had never seen somebody that's taller than 5'8". So seeing somebody who's 6'3" come into our house unannounced in the middle of winter with a big puffer, my boy.
Oh, that wasn't like.
You cuff away. So yeah, my mom just wanted to taste him. Anyway, move on to the next topic. Shout out to our moms. Now my mom loves him like a child. You know, I guess the guilt is doing that for her.
I mean, I don't think it's so much as the guilt as it is that she saw someone who enjoys her cooking, if not just as much more than her actual son, you know. So and I be bodying her plates, bro, cause she be wildin'. Arroz con gandules with the fried cheese on the side.
I like my mom's cooking. It's alright. It's just
Doesn't appreciate it like I do.
Why don't we talk about your mom?
You've never had my mom's cooking because my mom refuses to come
No,
out.
but she's a really nice lady. Would highly recommend. If you date my boy Eli, definitely be cool with his mom. Otherwise, something wrong with you. But yeah, let's move on to like we're having a conversation about um music and something that to know about Eli. When I met Eli, he's the one who kind of like helped me develop my appreciation for hip hop and rap and that music. And now he's so disconnected from that type of music, which is shocking to me. So he like on our first date, he was trying to make an argument about old Drake being better than new Drake, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree. But like, how can you make that argument when you have no idea what new Drake sounds like?
It's not that I don't know what like new Drake sounds like. I'm just like, okay, I'd be a liar if I wasn't biased because the first like don't get me wrong, I've listened to his older stuff obviously, but in high school Nothing Was the Same was like an album that was carrying weight for like
10 years ago.
For like years. But
10 years
arguably
ago.
his best album, like
10 years
like
ago.
you can make that argument for Take Care, but honestly Nothing Was the Same was just
Bro, Drake right now isn't, and sorry to cut you off. Drake right now is in a position where he understands the music industry, and now like if he wants to release a banger, he can just do that. He's not like trying to make music to like prove anything anymore. He's literally he knows what the public wants, and he'll get like, bro, you're gonna tell me Sicko Mode alone, that song is just fuck like that's not even Drake's song, bro.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about like Drake, the artist. Like, Drake's not a rapper. He's not a singer. He's an artist, right? He's the definition of someone who's a complete package musically, right? And I only say this, right? This isn't to discount anyone else, but his ability to just be a chameleon in the industry and with his like musical ability is just different. Like, he can sound like anyone. Right? And not only can he sound like anyone, he can take someone's sound and objectively make it better.
Boy,
right?
When this man released that electronic EDM album, bro, I was stressed.
That was okay. See, but this is what I'm talking about.
He was so smart, though.
You can't take something like that compared to if you're reading this is too late. His mixtape,
bro. But take it outside of the US, though.
What happened?
Take it outside of the US.
Okay,
bro. EDM is one of the most popular music genres like in the world.
I understand that.
So he just opened his horizon to that.
No, and I'm not mad at like, but that's his thing. He can do that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of artists who can do that, right?
Right, but like, I see your point.
I'm not saying that there's been a decline in his quality. Like, it's still quality.
He just evolved.
I would just say that his evolution, I feel like, doesn't align with Drake, the artist, like the person he was in that decade, like that 2010 to 2020 era. Like, I say that it's a different Drake, but this Drake I feel was richer. Like the quality was like a little bit.
Man, when you become a millionaire.
I mean, okay. Money aside, he's gonna get money regardless. Money aside,
I mean, I personally think he's a talented guy. Like with everything he does, he does have the softest hands I've ever seen in my life. But he's a talented guy. You never seen his hands before?
I wasn't sure if that was like something I should be like looking for. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I mean neither. But like one time during an interview, I just saw him like kind of like go like this. And like look like I just took a glance at his hands and his hands literally look like he's never struggled in his life. Like they're buttery smooth, bro.
Buttery.
Like I have calluses from lifting my. He's never like to me it looks like if he had to carry something heavy, he has people to do that.
I would agree.
Like so shout out to Drake. I didn't see Canada on the list of countries that be watching us. So can't shout out the country yet, but give us a few weeks.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on to one of our actual topics.
I think that you there was something that you wanted to talk about, like after the music, because like we were gonna.
Going back. You got it.
Gonna cut this.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it. Okay. You found it?
No, I'm looking for it.
Okay.
But I found another video
Of what?
of I think it was like an elevator pitch, something like that.
Oh yeah.
You know they never emailed me back.
I had a feeling.
That's crazy.
All right. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you, how was your week since the last time we saw each other?
Oh, my week was calm. Just I'm unemployed, so unemployed people just have like this.
Bro, he be hitting me up on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. if I want to play basketball when I'm at work.
I mean, everybody needs cones for drills, so I've got to hit up my favorite cone here. But I mean, but at the same time, like looking for jobs and actually trying to do side projects, this, that, and the third. I don't know. It's mildly depressing. Like I feel like as a millennial, like you're kind of taught to always have a job. So when you don't have one, it kind of feels like you don't have worth.
I'm just gonna say I have a big complaint to make.
Okay.
Growing up, I was told you go to school, you you pass, you honor roll. Then, if you want to do better, go to college. Once you get your college degree, there's a job waiting for you with your name on it.
This job waiting for you thing is like
What's
hilarious.
what's bro? I graduated when I was 22.
Okay.
I'm 27 now. I just got a job in my field.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
I mean, I feel like it just shows that like there's moves in this game that like you kind of don't get taught in college. Well, at least not the college we went to, or the college is a scam. It's one or the other.
well, I feel like college they try to make it like a combination of you learning something, I guess, and like mostly networking.
Yeah, the networking thing. I feel like that's something in college classes that we're missing. Like I feel like we're just now beginning to understand how important that is. Like,
I mean, like the, I feel like it depends on like how you're grown, like race. But I personally don't feel like we should live in a society where like it depends like the people that you sit next to for you to be able to be somebody tomorrow. Like I feel like if you work hard and you can show up, I feel like that should be plenty for to get you something tomorrow. And I just feel like sometimes you get stuck at the like I was working retail for like almost 10 years, and to me it was fucking crazy that like there was no path out of it. Like to me, like when I apply to jobs, people just like either just ignore me, which I think is really fucking rude. If somebody applies to your fucking organization, just say no. Like it's not okay. But that's the thing. It's not okay. But it's not, bro. You know how crazy it is. I'm gonna tell this story. So I went to school for electronic design and multimedia. Um, in short words, that's like graphic design, but they also taught me like video editing and photography, blah 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 blah. I applied to like a design position, and I actually got a call back for the first time in like 4 years since I graduated. Sorry, 3 years since I graduated at the time. And I was on the phone with this lady, and I showed her my work, and she was like, "Oh, this seems to be very junior work. We're looking for like somebody with like at least 10 years of experience." I understand that, but like, how am I supposed to get that experience if you guys don't even like give me like a foot on the door? And like, she just apologized for the confusion because they didn't specifically list that in the job requirements. And then after that, she said, "Oh, we'll keep you in mind for when something junior opens up." That was 2 years ago, and she has still hasn't called.
I guess like they're also kind of like I feel like we should have a conversation about how employers like ghost and like they don't get back to candidates for actually looking for these jobs. Like we already know that the getting a job thing is like a whole catch 22. It's like you need an experience to get a job, but you need a job to get an experience to get experience. It's just like it never ends. But I feel like companies don't make it easier in the search by like just doing stuff like that, like not getting back to candidates, not letting them know why they weren't a fit for the job in a way that doesn't destroy confidence. Like
Oh my God, I wish, imagine if we lived in a society where, like, if you apply to a job and, they consider you, just fucking pick up your application, just think about you for a second. If they could actually take the time to actually at least tell you why,
yeah,
like, give you some sort of feedback as to something for you to work on instead of just like, but I will tell the story real quick.
okay.
I applied for this other design position. It was junior. I made sure that I said junior on the name. And they actually called me back, and I had a phone interview with the person, then a second video interview because this was in 2020 during lockdown actually. Oh, sorry, towards the end of lockdown where we were just opening up and like they were figuring out whether like how the work situation was gonna work out. And this was like a work from home job with visitations if any of the doctors that oh yeah with like sorry, it wasn't the design position, it was an IT position, my mistake. And like I would be working from home, and if they any of the doctors was having issues with their computers from home, they would call me and I would just go to the place and like, and it was from New York and New Jersey. And I went through like 3 interviews, I met with coordinators, I filled out so much paperwork, gave them a bunch of information, and they just disappeared.
Yeah.
They told me how much I was gonna make. They told me my work schedule. They asked me for my address to send me like a work laptop and all these things, and they just disappeared.
Sending a work laptop to somebody and never getting back to them is wild. Like, wow.
I just don't. And then like after I reached out after that, they just like nothing, like just MIA, just
I mean, I'll play devil's advocate, right? Like these companies,
don't
they
don't
don't owe you anything.
please don't.
Let's say, right?
Bro, I know that they don't
And-
owe you.
no,
Well,
no, no.
your time.
No, absolutely. But I mean, at the end of the day, if in a world where we're looking for something from them more than they're looking for it from us, and ever since like the job market is flipped now, like back in 2020, employee market, like any job could be gotten like that if you really wanted to, right? And like now it's not. And they're moving a whole lot more exclusively. Like there's so much more bougie now with like who they accept in the door. Like it's like they really want to make you feel like, oh, this position is gold, and if you don't like wipe my ass for it, like you're not gonna get it. Like that's really how it feels. I'm just playing devil's
No,
advocate.
that's I guess that's just the reality of how things are. It's just boy, it's like I know so many people that are so talented and like just getting one no. I'm not talking about you. Just getting one no is like enough to like just like destroy their confidence and like why would you even want to apply more, bro? Like I really like, bro. My mom used to like put so much pressure for me to like try to find a job and like she would like there would be days that I like apply for like 50 jobs and then like I end my day playing 2K because I needed some sort of escape and I'm not gonna like do coke to like cope. I'm just like doing what I have at hand. I was playing video games and like she would like just be upset at the fact that I'm playing games as opposed to like looking for another job and like brother, you get to a point where like you can't just take another no. Or just like somebody goes like, I'm cool with girls ghosting me. Jobs ghosting me, it's a different type of heartbreak. That shit
No, for
is
real.
fucking real, bro.
Bro.
You know,
Yo.
I'm used to the other one, but the one, bro, like just tell me like you didn't like my smile, like my hair. Just say something, bro.
Yo, but
I just need closure.
it's just like what like. What does make them say no? But like, if it's not qualifications, because I can't assume that it could be that if 90% of the time people are applying to jobs that they belong at.
Oh, okay.
So what is it really?
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. I personally believe any position except for like I don't know, like rocket scientist or surgeon, any position you can be taught.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you can't tell me that you can grab like any random kid that did finish school, got decent grades, that you can't just grab them if they show the minimal amount of interest and you promise them to like teach them and like raise them in the culture of your job that they won't be able to do the job, bro. Like come on. Let's be realistic.
That's fine.
Especially if all you need me to do is just like restart your computer. Like, come on.
You just described every IT worker in the country.
Well, chill. No. I never said that. But yeah, shout out to my people at Apple. But nah, yeah, and another topic that is crazy that goes hand in hand with that thing, rent.
Are you talking about just like rent? Like, is it like too high? Like,
What do you think? Where do you live?
I can't really relate. I live with my mom's.
Right, I forgot that I was talking to myself.
Shout out to my interns over here living with their moms too. Whoop, 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 whoop.
So I'm the oppressed minority here. Copy.
Yeah,
I guess we can move on to the next topic.
Capitalism is bodying
Bro,
you right
I
now,
just
bro.
think it's crazy, bro. Like the rent prices that some people be paying. Like I'm not gonna disclose how much I pay right now because I don't want to get killed. But like I've
He
heard,
makes a lot of money though. Like I'm not gonna say a number because it's really not my business to put. But yo, he makes bread.
I hear. Stop it. Because now people are hitting me up asking me for money.
I'm putting you on,
Stop!
bro.
Stop! No, but there's a group chat for like my building where I live at, and like people were like sharing how much rent they pay, and I felt so bad because like I pay probably like nothing in comparison to what they're paying, and I just and I see them like walking the hallways, and I just like and just mind my business because I just personally think like a living space should be like an essential human like
Right.
right yeah like something that like I'm not saying give it to people for free, but like let's play the numbers. Like if somebody's making like 40K and they seem like a decent person and not like a jerk.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't get past the fact that you said people are voluntarily giving how much they're paying for rent in a group chat.
Oh yeah.
And they don't know y'all.
Pardon me?
They don't know.
No.
That's kind of. Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna air you. My producer.
Oh my god. But you had to ask it though, cause like if I'm getting bodied by rent, you think I'm gonna tell other people my rent is bodying me? It's crazy.
So my producer just asked if the people who are complaining are people of Caucasian descent.
From the mountains of Caucasus.
Stop it. And what I'm gonna say to that is I don't know because I don't know them. I'm a New Yorker through and through, and I don't talk to my neighbors.
But they talking to you about how much they paying
Not
for rent.
Not to me. There's a group chat for all 200 of us.
Okay, so what's the craziest rent you've seen in there? Like
$5,700, bro, for a 1-bedroom. It's crazy.
So actually,
one bedroom.
If you could afford it, you good.
57. That's basically six racks a month times 12.
I understand you. I understand your point, but bro, you're just trying to live.
Yo,
somewhere.
facts.
You could find that
Bro.
person is trying to live comfortably for them at their standards.
Well,
right?
but
if they don't want to pay 57, they can find something else. For
okay, but how about bro? If your job is in New York, there should be some sort of program to help you find housing somewhere close to your to where you work at. It's like there should be like a lottery for apartments, so you can get something cheaper close to where you work at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's backpedal a little bit, right? Let's backpedal. So the names in this group chat, right? What is? Are we talking like a?
Oh, I don't look at them. I don't want to have an unconscious bias.
Is it like a Craig, a Susan, a Kent?
Stop it before you actually name somebody.
Joseph.
You don't have to deal with that. I do. But yeah, my heart goes out to y'all. And I don't really feel for y'all because for you to get approved to pay $5,700 for an apartment, you have to be making bread.
That's what I was literally about to crunch the numbers. At 5,700 times 12, that's somebody's salary. 68,000 for rent. That's somebody's salary. And you just said that.
Stop! Can you stop? I mean, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
It don't come close to his salary. That's what he said. My son's getting money.
Stop
playing with him.
Nah, I'm joking. I feel for y'all. I just feel like if you're paying that much for rent a year, you're probably making like 170.
70,000 is somebody's starting salary at least average 10
so,
for corporate.
I want to say that I feel for y'all, but just reevaluate where you're spending money. Maybe if you work hard, one day you'll be able to live with the rest of us and just pay your rent without worrying about it. Isn't that what they say typically?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You're actually right. Pull
Go
yourself up by the bootstraps.
Take a
all that.
couple courses on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Coursera, I heard is really
Coursera's
good.
great. This is not sponsored by Coursera.
Oh yeah, facts. Coursera, you will not get any of our ad spend at all.
Every time we say Coursera, I'm gonna bleep it.
Okay.
Or actually, our new intern is gonna bleep it.
Bleep.
Yo.
So our next topic.
Have you ever wanted to suck somebody in the side of the head in the most loving way possible because that's your sister?
I was about to say, do you want to reveal her connection to you at all?
Matter of fact,
there's been
let me show you in. Come here, roll in.
Roll in.
Let's do a round of applause. I don't know. I still don't know if that's working, bro.
You gotta speed.
That's concerning. Bro, can you hurry up? So this is my sister. Shout out to wow. Please stay. Get away from me. Please go. Shout out to my sister for being a real one and standing by me when I through it all. Yeah. I mean, we didn't have a choice because we lived at my mom's house, but thank you for being there. I guess. Yeah,
That's real.
we can move on to the next topic.
Alrighty. On the last podcast, I wanted to talk a little bit about how travel is therapy. And yo, I just wanted to ask, when was the last time you went back to the DR?
2019.
2019. How was it?
It was fun.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. I'm not talking about that with my sister in the room.
I'm so sorry. Wait. Talking about what exactly, sir?
My trip.
Wow. Oh, wow. It's crazy. That's a shame. I feel I haven't been to the DR yet.
You never been?
Never been. Been waiting on him.
Wait on me.
Yeah.
You're the unemployed one.
I mean, you're the native. I can't,
Bro,
bro. You
if-
can't.
if-
No
listen,
person in their right
I get-
mind
okay,
ever go
I-
to DR by yourself.
I get paid Wednesday.
What
You
happened?
want to buy tickets?
Don't do this, bro.
Oh, all right.
'Cause
Bro,
I really
we
love
can
them.
go bank account for bank account right now.
At this moment, I'll decline.
All right.
Just because
All right. No, last time I went to DR was 2019. What did we go? Oh, we went for Christmas. Was that the last time we went?
It was 2019 December. We went for
Christmas.
Paradise. It was
Oh
last year.
yeah, yeah. We went 2019 in December. We went to like a music festival. It was cool. I don't know. The music festival was okay. I got like a stomach bug afterwards, and I thought I was gonna die. So my piece of advice: if you go to DR, if somebody's trying to show you around, say no, and don't drink the tap water.
No, that's actually true. A lot of other countries, like in Mexico, we were told not to drink the tap water. Guess who brushed their teeth with it every night? This guy.
Would you get sick?
I think so. Like yo.
What do you mean you think so? Do you either got sick or you didn't?
No, because I would get like really weird stomach pains, almost like a hernia, but not quite.
Oh yeah, you definitely didn't get stomach sick because when I got stomach sick, I had a fever. I everything coming out of me was in water form, and everything just hurt. Like I was lethargic most of the day. I was sweating cold. Like when I tell you I legitimately thought that I was gonna die. I was legitimately gonna die.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, what did you eat like that? Was it worth it at least? Like,
Bro, I literally brushed my teeth.
that's it?
Yeah, I forgot because in New York we do everything. We have the best water. I will argue with anybody about this. New York has the best water in the entire world. What?
It was when you got sick.
I'm not gonna show that, but I'm gonna show a picture of what it looks like over here when I got sick. Like they were taking pictures of me while I was dying. But yeah, anyway, travel more, I guess.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, for those of you that are from like large metropolitan cities, there's a huge benefit to actually just leaving it for a little while because it's really a bubble. If you're from a LA, which God rest your soul, because I know you're paying so much money just
We're
to
still more
live.
expensive than LA.
No, we're not actually.
New York is number one.
No, no way. Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta fact check that.
Most expensive rent in the U.S. is New York.
I thought it was the most expensive quality of life in California. No.
No, we're not talking about quality of life. Rent.
Oh no. Are we talking about straight rent? Or I was just talking about the fact that
No, we're talking rent. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, somebody said on like this clip on TikTok that I saw, somebody said that like rent, like living in New York is cheaper than most places.
Yeah.
Specifically, like if you remove the rent,
Yeah.
like food is cheaper, shopping is cheaper, and all that stuff. How do you guys feel about it? How do you
It's cat.
really?
I gotta be cat, bro.
Well, most other places in the country they don't have delis, so I
Yes.
guess
This is okay, but all right. So if we take into account like grocery shopping and stuff, but I feel
grocery
like if
shopping for one person is $200.
it is. Yeah, it's expensive, right? But I think if we
Oh, that's
compare,
expensive.
Every 2 weeks or so, that's kind of pricey.
Once a month.
mm,
It's only one person for me, for
Yeah.
example.
Only $200 a month on groceries? What the fuck? That's it?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah.
You're not spending more than that?
Why would I? And that was like on a bad day where I had to buy like a pan because I didn't have one. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if we, I don't know. It's really hard to believe. I looked at the data and it was like your cost of living is hella expensive in New York. I think we're number 2 on the most expensive places to live in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because like I feel like even our transportation, like the bullshit that the MTA just pulled by raising the fare to $2.90 is crazy. But like when you compare it to other
Just
places,
prepping us for $3.
bro, yeah, just do the $3.
Just
bro.
do it.
the
Stop
$3.
being a-
So the other day, bro, I had like $3 left in my car and I have 10 cents. The fuck is that?
You only have $3 while you're gone.
Yeah, like one of the disposable ones, the Metro card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not you, brother.
Nah.
not
You
you.
tried to play
I'm
me
not you.
earlier.
I'm
You
not
thought
you.
I forgot. Alright,
Um,
forget it.
But no, I just think the accessibility that we get out of the travel that we get, $2.90 is not terrible.
Okay.
Because think about it, like you can for $2.90 you could go to the High Line.
To be honest with you, if you're an old New Yorker, like you're not doing Omni, you're still getting unlimited Metro cards because you know that is actually where the MTA's bread and butter is. Omni. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, the new
Omni is a scam. Pay per go. You're gonna realistically speaking, like, all right, boom. And unlimited is $33, right?
Oh, weekly.
A weekly,
Yeah.
right? Weekly unlimited is 33 cash right now, right? Like that means
They were smart the way they did it. Like it evens out, bro.
no, for real. Like that means that on average you're taking maybe what 11, 12 rides for the week.
Yeah.
But twice a day at 5 days a week, that's already 10 times, and that's not counting additional places you need to go. So what? Like you're spending like an additional $10, $15 on a little odd trip.
Yeah, but I think like when like they do stuff like that, they're looking like the majority.
Yeah.
And I personally feel like when I go out in the middle of the week is I go to work and I go home.
Yeah.
And I am not leaving my borough after I get home.
Oh no, I feel you. But if you're a person that takes the bus, like if you have like micro like
Transportation.
like my needs, like for example, you gotta run to a store, then you gotta run to like your aunt's house or something like that, and you don't have a car in New York, you're most likely taking a train.
Again,
that's a lot of people though.
Yeah,
I mean, actually, I just looked it up. We are the most expensive place to live in the city. The cost of living is 127% above the U.S. average.
It's calm.
That's
Tell those broke asses to get a better job.
Yeah.
They also saying the median household income is 84. Yeah, the cost of living is 127% above the average, above the U.S. average, and they're saying that the median household income is 84,000, right?
Cap.
That's hella cap, bro. Unemployment rate is 4.8%, which is also cap. That's not accounting for how many people actually don't report it, right? And then if we look at like the disparity between like how many people are actually unemployed versus the amount of people that are actually reporting their income and how much money they're actually making. There's people making like 500K and up in New York, and they're just like, all right, whatever. And then you got this people. How many people we know that work retail barely making like 30K a year?
I don't want to name names, but you know, the man being somebody that I just introduced in this podcast making less than that a year.
The air not your sister.
Who? Oh, I'm not saying any names. I don't want to point any fingers.
That's wild.
But no, I 100% agree with that. I don't know. I feel like those statistics are like so BS because like first of all, I think it's impossible for you to get everybody. Number one. And number two, 84K for most New Yorkers is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, you won't live as comfortably, but minimum maybe $65,000. You could live in New York. You'd have to live modestly, but you could do it. You'd have to cook.
I can't.
Probably people if they're that's not accounting for people who have multiple jobs.
I can't do that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I can't do that.
I think other places outside of New York, inside the US, people are like calmly having one job. They're really making 70 up, right? Just chilling with the cost of living is lower.
Oh,
Or even what's up?
I had a friend that he used to live at the time in Iowa, and like he was like a clerk for like a liquor store, and I kid you not, he was making like I think he was making like $9-10 an hour, and he had like his one bedroom.
Yeah.
He was chilling. He had money to get takeout sometimes. The only thing is that like he lived in like a college town, and like there was like nothing to do.
When the college students weren't there.
Or in general, like the school wasn't like one of those popping schools. It was just like a regular community school.
Okay.
So people would just go and then like go home. Like there wasn't anything to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I feel like in the U.S. you either get that or like you get New York, which is like, I think I don't know. I personally think that it's expensive as fuck to live here.
Yeah. It definitely is.
The video, the guy was saying that like he thinks like the cost of living outside of rent is really cheap. I strongly disagree, bro. Like, have you guys ever been to Soho?
Yeah. Nah, there's some apartments in Soho with rent prices that would make
You mean lofts? You mean lofts?
The lofts, the high rises.
Bro,
Like
I remember. I think you were there.
What?
Oh no, I think you may have left. We went to a party in NYU. I don't know if you remember.
yes.
And then like the police shut it down. Then we had to go to like an after party.
Yeah.
And then at the after party, they just literally passed around an address to a loft in Soho, and it was just like the most random place. Like when you walked in, it didn't even look like it. Literally looked like an abandoned building.
Yeah.
Once you walked in, like all the lofts were empty, except for like the one where you saw LED lights, like stripped, like strips glued onto the door, and then like you could hear the music and shit. And then when we walked in, I spoke to the person who's throwing the after party, and like they were like this artist, whatever, and they paid like 11K a month
11.
for an empty loft in Soho.
Both of them gotta be making a little over 100K because there's no way they can afford that a piece.
Bro, 11K a month is like
About themselves,
it's like 120 something, 130 something.
Like what is your income?
Like, but also we also kind of glaze over the fact that like there's a bunch of empty lofts, like that they could have been easily making maybe not 10K a month, but rented to somebody in that nice area for like $2,000-$3,000, or like just put it to use. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Nah, man.
Rent is bullshit.
I think like something I did like maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. I just traveled throughout the United States, looking at like trying to find the other like metropolitan cities to see which ones are like comparable to New York.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like,
you
no.
didn't invite me.
I mean, nah, it was multiple places, and like I had a girl with me at the time, so like
I could have came.
sure. But yeah, went to Orlando.
Terrible
went
friends.
You say this, but I've never been on any of his vacations. Like that's kind of crazy.
Did you say vacations?
Facts.
Watch your mouth.
The ones that you take your shorties on. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like y'all not hearing me, but I need y'all to hear me. Yo, he has money. Every girl.
Shut the fuck up, yo.
Every girlfriend
don't
he's
have
been
money.
with, they always travel. Isn't that crazy? Like
Not all of them.
didn't you take
Not
one of them
all
to
of them.
Cancun? Like
No, definitely not all of them.
it was Cancun.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Stop it. Stop it. Why am I getting attacked? I'm one of you guys. I'm also
Bro,
broke.
did you hear that? No person struggling ever says I'm one of you guys because they know. That's really wild. Yo,
That's
he's
crazy.
a ops, bro. Yo.
Bro, get a job. Anyway, next topic.
Elements.
Elmans, yo. Yo, I'm really crying. Okay.
No, listen, the reason why I don't want to tell those stories is because I'm at a point in my life where I'm 27 years old. My partying days are over. I don't go to lofts in Soho anymore. I just want to be calm. Settle down, have kids. I'm making a,
You said have children?
Yeah, I want.
But you said F them kids the other day.
You said that.
No, I didn't.
I would never say that. I want kids, bro. I love kids, in a non-creepy way.
Why you took it there?
Because saying I love kids as a grown man is like a crazy statement.
Actually, you know what? Let me not even play devil's advocate because that's very true. If y'all watched that one episode of Blackish where my son was afraid to get on the elevator with that little child.
Oh, bro,
Yes.
bro. That
Yes.
literally, with my producer, that literally happened last week. We were going upstairs, and there was like a little girl that just ran into the elevator, and like we just looked at her, and like, nope. I'm wait for the next one. I'm not.
Listen, man.
I'm not risking my freedom or anything for anything
Career,
like that.
image.
No.
And it's a sad thing in a world where like a lot of kids might actually need legitimate help, but it's just sign of the time.
Yeah, bro, I don't know about that
Can't
one.
do it.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. I just like, I just want to take one girl on different vacations, bro. That's all I want.
Even though you can afford to take more.
I don't want. I just want one girl, one good girl. That's it.
Keeper, like I said, all of my friends out there who are interested in one Omar Zapata,
Don't.
career, man,
Not available.
stable,
Not available.
stable,
Not available.
like good
Not
career.
available. Not available.
Wow, wow.
Not available.
And you said you were 27 too. Like,
Wow. Not available. Don't even think about it. Listen, if any of your people tries to talk to me, I'm really fucking rude on the street. If you try to come say hi to me,
quick
I'll
question.
tell you.
Why did you say your people?
What that mean?
What
What
is
you mean by that?
what is that?
What you mean by that,
What
bro?
do you mean by that?
Listen, all I'm saying,
Listen is a crazy
there's
way to
people,
start this thing,
and then
man.
there's your people. Like your friends. Your friends. Your friends. Please don't paint me as a monster.
No estoy negro. Yo soy dominicano.
Bro, I'm both black. I'm both black and Dominican. Stop it. But no, not available. So thank you.
Not yet, y'all, but just keep.
That's crazy. Please don't, because I have a trigger finger for the blocking button on Instagram. So please don't.
No, he do be bugging.
I'm very trigger happy.
But yeah, I think also for our last topic, I think we were talking about beauty standards. Like I think it was about a couple of nights ago. Oh, is this?
How long have we rolled for?
54 minutes in total if we don't count the first segment, which I think you should. That was about 13 minutes.
So like 40 minutes something?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So like I think that we should wrap up with like just a quick questionnaire about like beauty standards in today's day and age.
You want to talk about like what we talk about, how like women are more picky than men?
Yeah, we could. What was the conversation with that again?
Do you remember how I told you that I think what was that, like I think women they make more, what's that word, when like they become blinded to certain aspects of a certain person to like be okay with them.
Oh, you mean like women will accept less?
No, like I was trying to say that women will accept more than men would on somebody that they want.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that.
But you disagreed.
Did I?
Yeah, because remember that we like, so here's the argument. Who is more likely to just who's more picky, like when picking a partner, men or women?
I'd say women are.
Yeah, I think women are.
Actually, no. Yeah, I think it's 50-50 actually.
It is definitely not 50-50.
In this day and age,
It is definitely not 50-50.
I would agree. I think there's a difference. I think women have the power to be more picky. I think men are also picky, but they accept what they can get.
So based on that logic, that makes us not picky.
No, but that does make us picky because you want something ideally.
Did you forget about the bodies that we may or may not have that we just don't talk about?
I'm sorry. I do no such thing. What are you talking
about? All right. And with that, we gotta end the episode today because somebody here doesn't want to acknowledge the bodies that like you don't talk to the group chat about. You just
watch the bodies hit the floor. Watch the bodies hit the floor.
Have a good night. Thank you. This is Whiney Millennials, I guess.